We're live on stream, going to be showing you guys how to improve with the MCW. Starting off, let's go through the recoil pattern and how we can use it in game. So the kind of biggest thing I would say for the MCW is make sure you're strafing, make sure you're constantly kind of ADSing like this. You want to be very kind of rapid, okay? The other thing is you want to look at your recoil pattern. So if we look at the natural recoil pattern, let's just look at the wall, not aim down. This is how the gun goes. You can see it kind of goes up, nothing really crazy, just goes straight up. So I'm going to go slightly to the right. Now what I'm going to do with my right stick is I'm going to move it down. That's it, okay? That's how you control the recoil in the MCW. Now when we go through, you see we shoot the bots. All we're going to do is strafe left and right. Why? To maximize our aim assist, and then we're going to shoot down, okay? That is it. Let's get straight into the gameplay and show you how it works in game. So we're going to be going through these clips, kind of breaking them down, and yeah, let's just see what happens. On the first clip here, you can see we're kind of playing an off angle. So one big thing with the MCW I personally like to do is I feel like if I can find opponents kind of slipping, if I can catch them off angles, it allows me to get so many more kills. So right now you're seeing we're playing a bit of an off angle. I go through, I make him weak, and honestly I'm just waiting for him to kind of reveal himself. So we go through again and we're just holding it right now, holding it constantly, and there you go, we get the first kill. So it's kind of about playing different angles. That's a really kind of important lesson. Then we go through to the next clip. I have a ton of clips, by the way. I have like 4 minutes of gameplay, but we're gonna be breaking them down in different scenarios. So right now we go into invasion control. Okay, let's take a look at the minimap. Right now, what do we have? We have 3 teammates around me on the right-hand side. I know they're spawning in front of me. So I am aware that they could be on my left right now. But if I look at the minimap, there's 2 people on my right. So I'm going to slide cancel out. As I slide cancel out, I want you to pay attention to what my centering. Look what my centering does. It goes to the right. It's essentially perfect centering, okay? So when people watch the kill cam, they say, oh, this guy's got really good centering. It's because of this scenario here. I know on the minimap, he's on my right. So as I go through, I'm going to move slightly to the right. So we go right, I aim in, kill him. As soon as I kill the first player, I know the second player is on my right. Instead of dragging my aim, I'm going to let go of my aim, center onto him, and then re-aim in, okay? So I'm going to go back again. Now, I'm not trying to show off the kills. The kills were nothing special. They weren't even looking at me, but the whole concept is very similar. In scenarios like this, you want to slide cancel around the corner, center onto one, aim in and get the kill. Once I'm finished, I immediately aim out so that I can center onto the second player faster. So now I center onto the second, aim in, get the kill, instantly run away. Why? Because I know their teammates are probably going for the trade. So now I'm going to go through. Hopefully they're on my right. Honestly, he should have killed me. Really bad play from him. He should have killed me. He should have saw me. He doesn't. We go through. We get the third. And then we go through again. Now I know they're going to be spawning kind of on the other side of the tank. My teammates have the right. So let's keep going through. We go across. We use some nice movement. We get one and get the kill. And we get the 4-piece. Let's go through again. What's going on here? We spot one. Very, very patient. So right now I'm going for the pinch. You see there's one player on my right, but I also saw another player kind of go into the building. So instead of shooting right now, I feel like I'm behind them. I feel like I have a really good advantage kind of with my positioning. So I'm gonna take my time. We go through. I wait for this player. As soon as I kill him, where's the other player? We know he's inside. So if I was the other player and my teammate just died, I would look at the minimap. I will see Arv as the enemy sitting where I am now. So he should come out of the door and pre-aim his left. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to my left to mess up his centering. So immediately I jump around. You see he looks to my left and now I'm behind cover, having the head glitch, and gets a 2-piece. You always want to reposition to get more kind of cover and get more kills. Again, angles, off angles, really good shots here. We take out one, we go through. This is actually an interesting one. In the actual game, in this scenario, because I spawned at the back, I was like, right, I actually would prefer to use an AR here. So instantly I got an AR out. And what I'm going to do now is just watch the head glitch. I spoke about this in a previous video, but watching the head glitch is so important right now because I can just watch over and I know they're going to peak the head glitch because 9 out of 10 times people like to go there. When I'm playing on the hill, I like to go on the head glitch. So I like to pre-aim where people are going to go. We go through, we pre-aim it, go for the pre-fire, easy kill. Nicely on Karachi now. Again, power spot, just watching over. And I want you to kind of notice what we're doing. We're just watching different angles. We're just tap firing. We're not doing anything crazy, but it's just simple things and doing them consistently that gets you results. We go through again. Let's slide across, get into cover. Where is he? On the left. So what do? We center onto him. No one's there now, so we watch the right. Good shots off, we kill one, go through again, all about the angle. If we look at the minimap right now, where are they going to spawn? They should be spawning on my left. So in this hill's got about 45 seconds left. Because the game's so close to finishing, you can see we're kind of frying them. They're going to be rushing the hill now because they need the time. So what am I going to do? Get a different angle. Right now, this player peaks where I'm kind of watching. this player goes from front of me, he's going to run at me. Because he doesn't have time to go through, he's going to sprint at me. So I'm going to hold the angle, hold it, get the kill, back away. You see we're kind of repositioning. I'm expecting them to come potentially on my right now. So all I'm doing is going through a different angle. So you see we're holding it again. And I want you to pay attention to the minimap. What do we see? We see somebody in the room on my right. So immediately, my first thought is, right, let me center onto the right. Let's go through. We center onto him. We snake a little bit and absolutely fry him again. Using the minimap, using your cover to get more kills. That takes us nicely to another point on Karachi. Same thing here. We go through to the left. As soon as I see someone out in the open, I'm like, right, let me go for this guy. Let me actually fry him because I'm not going to get another opportunity like that. So this is a really good example. If I went around the corner right now and this player right now, if he was pre-aiming me, I wouldn't just shoot him. I would probably maybe engage in one shot, but if I notice he's shooting me, I probably would back away and go through a different angle. Because he's not looking at me, I've got the angle. So make sure when you're in scenarios like this, you really take on the gunfight. You go for the kill because you've got the angle, so you might as well like finish the kill. So many people I coach, they kind of, you know, get some shots and then they reposition when they don't need to. You have to be careful with that kind of stuff. Same thing here, we go through. I actually get caught off guard, but because of good centering, I take him off. That clip's a really good one. I think I want to kind of go through that one again. I spoke about this in the past in a different video, but this is really important. Right now, there are about 4 areas it could be, okay? The A point's almost done, I ain't gonna lie. So we're just trying to go through and we're like, okay, if I can get something, it will help me out. There's probably one on my left. There's one through the middle alley watching over, one on the hill, one top third. If you look on the minimap, I can see someone in front of me. So as I'm going through now, my first thought is let me center onto the head glitch. We go through and you can see when I pause it, I actually get perfect centering. We go through and we absolutely fry him. And now I take my attention to the right. This right now is a 2 versus 1. This is very interesting because my teammate overcommits here. With 20 seconds left, I was in a scenario where I was hoping my teammate took the bomb and went into A. You can see we know the opponent's in front of us right now. So if I back off slightly, during the game, I actually remember this one. We knew he was behind that kind of crane, right? We knew he was behind that. And I wanted my teammate to go with me to the left, but he didn't. So right now I'm with him to get the trade. So as we go through, my teammate ends up shooting him. What am I going to do? Get behind cover. Once I see him, what's the play? We strafe. Strafe, get the kill, use some movement. Very, very simple stuff here. What happens here? I mean, look, I can teach you guys how to get better, but snaps like this, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This is a reaction snap. This is one of those snaps where the more you play, the more comfortable you'll be with your weapon and your centering. It's literally just a reaction. So right now, I go through. You see I jump across, okay? He clearly is in a better position than me. So immediately right now, I'm in a bad spot. This is bad play from me. But as I land, my immediate reaction is I see the opponent. How can I get my right stick? How can I get my crosshair to be with the opponent? So I jump. A bit of a mistake. You see I'm out in the open, but as soon as I see him, my immediate reaction is, okay, move my right stick, move my crosshair towards the left. And this is a perfect snap. You see we snap essentially perfectly, and now all we have to do is aim in, strafe, control the recoil. So we aim in, strafe, control the recoil. It's a 2-step pattern. Pattern number 1, fix your centering. Pattern number 2, once your centering's on point, aim in, strafe, control your recoil. And that was a perfect opportunity. Although we started off poor, because of really good snap, really good centering, we were able to get the kill. The way you can improve that is just shoot bots. The more reps you get, the better you'll be with your centering. Let's go through and see what happens here. I know someone's on my right. Again, right now, I don't want to just go out in the open. I don't want to just slide to my right. Why? Because if someone's pre-aiming me, let's just say someone's pre-aiming me from the left here, right? Honestly, they're just going to kill me because they're watching me. So let's use some movement. We go through, let's jump. Although he's pre-aiming me, because I'm jumping now, I'm using my momentum. So as I land, I'm jumping again. I want to watch that in fast motion. I want you to think about it from his POV. When he's watching me now, he expects me to be on this right, okay? His right. But as I jump across, he has to track my aim. So because I'm the one jumping, I know when I'm moving, right? So it's easier for me to track my aim on him. So look, I jump and I jump again, use my momentum and I get the kill. Always trying to camera them. This one was a misplay, and let me explain why. We're on the same map here. I'm actually behind them. So I know right now, because I'm behind them, if they have people on the hill, they are not going to worry about this area. Why? Because their teammate is there. So if someone's around the hill, they're going to think this area is safe. So right now, I should have killed him, but what I was trying to do was I was trying to be really smart and kind of overthink it. I was trying to mark him, let my teammate in front of me challenge him so that they can engage in a gunfight. But because my teammate knows he's there, he gets the kill. And I was trying to do this. I was trying to run past and basically flank the other players. But I could see my teammate getting closer, so I went for the shot. Honestly, I messed around too much there. To be fair, my teammate should have seen him because I marked him, but that's besides the point. I messed around too much. I ended up killing him a bit too late, but now you see we're behind them. And you can see the opponent, they weren't really ready for this gunfight. We go through, we're behind him, my teammates are pinching, so we go through and we're able to take him out. Really good strafe for the 2-piece. It's just, again, about playing different angles and just being smarter in the game. Now we go through, let's see what happens here. I mean, really good shots there. Really good shots, but it's not just about the shot. I think it's about the timing. Like, looking back at these kills, some of my favorite moments is timings like this. As I'm jumping out the window, if this player decides to shoot me, again, I have to have the reaction and the discipline to back away there. The fact that he's not shooting me, it gives me the license to just commit to the gunfight. And that's what happens in those scenarios. You can get so many kills. I speak about movement all the time in the MCW, and this is no kind of exception right here. You see me go through, I know he's on my left, okay? Let's look at the minimap together right now and kind of paint a picture. Right now we're down by quite a bit, but we can kind of get back into the game here. My teammates are watching my right, and I have teammates spawning on the left, so I know we're spawning around the left. So right now, in terms of what I need to watch, is probably this top middle. I'm also aware that they have 2 people in the top middle based on the minimap, so they could easily pre-aim me. So instead of walking around the corner and getting kind of evaporated, I'm going to be jumping around the corner just to make it a harder target for them to hit me. So look at this, we go through. First of all, we use the drop shot. So you can see in the beginning, we kind of jump around the corner, we slide around, we go through again. Now instead of jumping around, I decided to drop shot. Again, just trying to camera them, trying to use different movement. So now we dropped shot the first player, going to go all the way to the right. Watch the right, and again, what we're going to do now we're going to jump. So you want to use different movement. We slide across, and you're seeing I'm constantly challenging the same angle with different movement. And what happens now? We jump across and we get the second. So just from kind of using different movement, we were able to take out 2 different people with 2 different movement styles. The drop shot and the jump shot. Let's go through. Right now, again, where are they spawning? They're spawning on my left. So what are we going to do? We just have to play a different angle. We have the hill right now. All we have to do is play a different angle. I want you to pay attention to the minimap right now, because this is what I'm seeing in the game, okay? A lot of the times when you're playing in scenarios like this, you don't know when you're going to get flagged, and that's why the minimap is so important. Right now, if we go through, my teammate on my left, he's watching behind me. So if he wins that gunfight, I know the flank is clear. If he dies, I know I have about 3 seconds before I need to turn around. So right now, as I go forward, my main objective is to help my teammates on the hill. We go through, there are 2 people shooting. So right now we know where 3 people are. I'm going to guess, I think it's safe to assume the 4th and final guy is also in front of me. Just based on the spawns, based on the minimap, he probably isn't behind me. So right now I'm going to go through, and all I'm trying to do is play different angles. You see the first player ends up spotting us. We go through, we take him out, really good shots there. You can see he was looking at me. So this was more of a reaction snap. Because I was a little bit late to the gunfight, it was just more of a reaction snap. I kind of jumped, got some good shots off. He probably should have killed me, but good kill myself. Now we go through again, using different movement. Now we're going to drop shot just to watch a different angle. We're going to get behind cover, get the second guy, go through, and just like that, we're able to win the team fight. Same thing here, we jump across, watching over, trying to get some different angles. With the MCW, the really kind of positive thing about it is it works at any range. Now, right now, instead of me rushing, I'm like, okay, my teammate's in front of me. He's actually in a good spot. He's kind of getting closer. So why not watch over him? So I'm going to stand up top here, watch over him. So while I'm watching over him, I'm kind of aiming in, watching over. There's one more. Good shot. Again, strafing. Always doing the strafe. Nothing crazy in that one. That was a 1v4, but I don't think I got the whole clip. This one was really impressive. This one's really impressive because, again, just shots like this, they're not easy to get. So if you can kind of get these out your locker, like just shooting at that range, it can really, really win you games here. Like if we kind of show that kill again, this was not an easy kill at all, but just finding the patience, finding the angle, just to strafe and hit the headshots, it allowed us to get a little bit of a break there. I'm not gonna lie, really good play here. We get to, I know this was the rival, but even just using movement right here, look how impressive this was. As I'm sliding away, he's shooting me, but my slide is faster than his turn. So I'm going through and I'm sliding past his bullets. There's another one, and I'm really happy with the way we're kind of playing with the MCW. The live ping is so important. The live ping is one of the most important tools in the game. Right now, you're going to see how important the live ping really is, because as we go through, you're going to see my teammate ends up live pinging him. So right now, I can basically see the opponent through a wall. So what am I going to do? I'm going to slide cancel around the corner, and with the live ping, it basically gives me somewhere to center, and I know exactly where the opponent is. So we're going to slide cancel around, center exactly where we need to be. So you always want to slide cancel because you get there a bit quicker, and it just makes the centering a lot easier. So we slide cancel around, center on, get the first kill, and what am I going to do then? I'm obviously going to center onto the window. Why? Because I kill the first player, so his teammate is probably coming through the spawn. So once we kill the first player, my immediate thought is slide cancel again, but this time center to the left window or the left head glitch. So we slide cancel again, center there, and we get perfect shots. As we're shooting them, what do? We go back to step 1, which is always strafe. So once we've centered onto the opponent, strafe in your gunfire. So we go through, we strafe, we get the 2-piece. Really, really effective stuff there. These gunfights aren't hard, but it's all about consistency. It's all about finding different angles and just getting more comfortable with the weapon, man. Like, a lot of these gunfights, I think I could do at a pretty good level, but there are times where I'm a bit off. Now, just to leave you guys with kind of a last tip is, if you want kills like this, you have to remember, the first thing is, you can only get a snap-on kill if you started off in a bad scenario. This is a bad play from me. Right now, this player has outplayed me. He's outpositioned me. But me snapping onto this player is simply because of my skill and my reaction. What I'm doing now is I'm aiming out, I'm recentering onto him, and then aiming in and shooting. Well, I didn't really aim out there, I kind of dragged it up. But that is a perfect snap. You only improve your snap the more you play. The higher sensitivity you play on, the harder it is to control your snap. So you have to find a balance. We go through on 6-6, it's fairly easy to control. We go through again, really good shots. We slide cancel again. Very, very similar stuff. You guys saw a lot of kills there. Very, very similar stuff about controlling the recoil. You have to have a feel for the gun. I know it sounds weird, but you really do. You have to have a feel for the recoil and the way you shoot with it. You have to have a feel for the bullet registration, the distance, and just the more you play, the better you'll be. YouTube, that is going to be MCW tips and tricks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. We are live on stream. It's currently 1 in the morning. We've been live for 4 hours. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and the YouTube video, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.